Hi everyone, welcome to the Manifesting Straight Talk podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Jackson, and I'm a mindset and manifesting coach from the UK, and I am here to ignite that fire inside of you. If you know you were born for more and you've been thinking things have been feeling a little bit vanilla and a little bit stale, and you are ready to move things forward and manifest the life that lights you up, then you are in exactly the right place. Join me every week for mindset and manifesting tips, plus my weekly energy forecast, and let's get things moving in the direction that you really want to be going with your life, because you were made for magic and miracles, and this is your time. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's weekly manifesting forecast. I'm Rachel Jackson, and I have 3 incredible sets of cards to give you direction this week. Now, I have launched the Accelerate and the Magnificence program. So if you haven't heard about them, go to all the links that I point you to at the end, because there is so much goodness coming out this month and you need to be a part of it. We are moving into a year of epic expansion, and I want you to join me in that. So please check out the details for the Accelerate mini-series or the Magnificence experience. I cannot wait to see you in there, whichever one feels best for you. Now let's dive into the cards this week and see what alignment we need. So if you take a nice deep breath and pick card 1, 2, or 3. Now, if you chose card number 1, you got Imrama, where are you being called to? And 3 of Wands. So where are you being called to journey to is really about, where's that next step? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What's burning up inside of you? And the 3 of Wands is there's something big coming your way. There is something big on the horizon, and you've been feeling called to do something. As a part of you that feels a change coming, you don't know what it is yet. You haven't been able to put your finger on it completely or get all the details or whatever it is. You feel like it's slightly out of sight. But this is asking you to follow that call, follow that feeling, because whatever is coming in for you, it is very big. It's going to be big expansion. It's going to be opportunities, synchronicities, and you are going to have to trust it, because your big wave is coming. So whatever you've been setting your sights on is starting to come to fruition. So please start to think about, what is it that's been calling you? What is it you've been yearning to do? If you knew you would succeed, if you knew there was no chance of you failing, which there isn't, what would you be doing? Because that is what's really calling out for you to journey to now. It is all there for you. You just need to trust, and you need to know that you are going to be fully supported in whatever you do. So please, I feel like there's an energy here that's been holding yourself back. You've been wanting some more details, or you've been not trusting yourself, or not thinking you're worthy. There's been some element of you just not wanting to put your toe in the water. And this card is saying it is time to put your toe in that water. It is time to dive in. It's time to grab your surfboard and ride that wave, because it is coming for you. It is meant for you, and you deserve it. So please, whatever that is relating to this week for card number 1, people, oh my God, it is time to start moving in that direction, because it is not a time for you to be holding yourself back on the things that you really want to be doing. So please take that as your nudge to get your toe in that water and start moving forward. Now, card number 2, if you chose this one's a very different message. So you've got no, wait, postpone, pause or say no, and the 2 of Pentacles. So basically with this one, you have something that has knocked you off balance. You are not really on the right path at the minute, as in there's something feels off. You don't feel in total alignment. So whether you're deciding to choose something, but you're doing it from a space of lack, or you're doing it from a space of need, or it's not coming from your desire zone, it's coming from a needing to validate yourself in some way, or needing to give yourself permission, or there's something you're doing that's like, I'm doing it because everybody says I should, or I'm doing it because that's the right thing. So whether this is in your business and you've been pushing forward and doing something that doesn't feel right, but you think everybody else does it that way, everyone else has an email list, everyone else has a podcast, but there's a part of you that's like, I don't want to do that. Then you need to trust that. You need to get back into alignment with what you want to do. What is your part in it? What lights you up? What makes you feel creative, flowy, and gives you all that good energy? That's what you need to pause and figure out, because the path you're going on at the minute, there is reasons why you're doing it that are not in alignment with your soul. So whether it is something in your business, or it's a relationship, or it's a job, or whatever that is for you, there's something off at the minute that you need to address. So this card's just saying, pause, get yourself back in alignment, get yourself back into balance, get the two energies flowing, the feminine and the masculine, the receiving and the structure. You might have been playing too much on the strategy and structure and not enough on the feminine. Or you might, a lot of people who manifest do this a lot, rely completely on the feminine. Oh, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to ask my crystals, I'm going to pull a card, but never do any action off the back of it. So you're not balancing your masculine and feminine energy. You're just sitting in your feminine and hoping it's going to show up. So you've got to get the balance of both. So this card's saying, get yourself back in alignment, and then you will know exactly what path you are meant to travel. Because if you travel the one at the minute in the way that you're feeling at the minute, you are going to come into a little bit of tension and a little bit of things that you're not going to enjoy. So just take a pause, see where you want to go, get yourself back in alignment, and then move forward. And it doesn't have to be a long pause, but it's as long as you get yourself into alignment with your own self. So hopefully, whoever needed that one, that might answer some questions why you've been feeling things aren't working or things feel out of balance. Now, if you chose card number 3, you got Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening, and Ace of Swords. Now, I've just recently launched Magnificence, and I use this phrase, creating heaven on earth. So I love that this has come out this week. But what I want to tell you about that phrase is, because some people think, oh, that's, it's one of them go-to sayings, or it doesn't actually mean anything. What I mean by that is taking your imagination, those big dreams, that thing that you see in the quantum realm, the thing that's at your highest level, your highest self, that dream, and anchoring it down into your earthly reality. That is what creating heaven on earth means. It is taking those dreams where you see yourself at the highest version of you and anchoring it into your earthly reality. So basically creating heaven on earth. And that is exactly what this card is saying. You are doing that in the minute. You've been laying loads of foundations. You've been leveling up. You've been doing the work. You've been allowing in a level of abundance. And there is a big idea that's going to come to you, or a big mindset shift that's going to come your way, that's going to spark something else. This might spark a different way of doing things or a different way of being. And that's okay. This is the start of something new for you. So the Ace of Swords is all about new ways of thinking. There is a total paradigm shift to what you've ever thought. So it is time to allow in some new information. It's time to allow in that spark, that learning, whatever that is for you. It's time to get out of your negative thoughts, get out of the old way of thinking, the old patterns, and embrace something new. Because what this is going to do is allow you to actually create your version of heaven on earth. You've been at this point where you're kind of learning, but you've been stuck. It's like, I just can't let go of this one thing, or I just can't move forward on this one thing. And this week is all going to be about you changing your mindset in an instant. So just allow that energy to come in, that you could learn something that is going to completely shift the way that you look at things. And you have to let that happen, because that is the way that you are going to finally be able to manifest everything that you want. So allow in, let yourself learn, let yourself take in information, let yourself embrace the fact that something could be different. Something could be completely different of what you've planned out, and that is okay, because this is the start of a journey. You might just get a glimpse of information that sends you on a path, but by having this Lemuria card saying about creating heaven on earth, it is time to trust it. So whatever comes for you this week, whatever comes in, whatever information, whatever new person you're drawn to, whatever new course you're drawn to, you have got to go to it. Because what this card is saying, this thing is gonna work. This spark that you've had is leading you to your ending where you create this heaven on earth. It's about your dreams coming true. It is about everything coming into your reality. So doesn't matter how small this information is, please follow it. Please trust it. Please start to explore it, because it's going to start up leveling you to a whole new place. It's not all going to happen in a week, but you might get the insight that you need this week to get the ball rolling. So absolutely amazing if you pick card number 3. Now, before I finish, let me just cover off what is happening in my world at the minute. So I know that there's lots of different people at lots of stages at their journey. Some people know lots about manifesting, some people don't. Some people want to up-level their business to like massive success. Everybody's in a different space. So this is why I've broken down the packages into different parts, and then you can upgrade at any point. So to start off with, I have the mini series, which is Accelerate. Now, Accelerate is the foundation of all my learning. This is how to collapse the timeline and quantum leap into the reality that you want. So that is all the mechanics of how to do that, but also the energy and the frequency of how to do that. So that's a 3-day mini series, and you could dive into that. We're starting on the 22nd of February, and I would love to see you in there. But taking it to that next level is about you becoming absolutely magnificent. We all have that energy inside of us, that energy where you feel it. When you're at your best, you're untouchable. You are literally unstoppable. You know you're limitless. Everything's flowing. You've got synchronicities flowing in. You've got alignment coming. You've got money coming out your ears, and you feel amazing. And that is what magnificence is all about, because we all have that inside of us at our core. We were born to be magnificent. We've always been worthy. We've always been deserving, and we've forgot it along the way. Now, this one's about clearing out the energy to bring out that magic that is you. So if you need that bit of energy boost, that confidence, that sparkle back, magnificence is the place to go. So they're the 2 programs. They're both starting on the 22nd of February, because if you join Magnificence, you get automatic access to Accelerate. So that is already in there, locked in for you. And for all you queens who are ready for a massive expansion this year, it's not out yet, but I am going to be starting the Miraculous Success Academy. And with that one, you get access to all my experiences that are coming out this year, plus mentoring in a group with me. You get so much available during that one. So that is a year-long container for people who are on the rise, who there is no stopping them this year. They are ready to create magic and miracles and really manifest their most magnificent life. So if that is you and you are ready for the Success Academy, then get in touch with me. There's going to be a sales page and a way to sign up soon. But if you DM me, I'll give you all the information. And I have created a video to show you the energy of this place, because it is going to be incredible. So look out for that as well. But for everyone, just have the most amazing week. If you're interested by any of the things that are coming your way this year, I'm like, get my words out. This year, then please look at the links, ask me any questions. I'm available on my DMs on Facebook and on Instagram. So please don't be shy. Don't be like card number 1, where you are holding yourself back. You're sat waiting for that wave coming in, because really your time is now. So please dive in and grab it with both hands. I'll catch you next week. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. I hope you loved every minute of it. If you want to follow me on social media, all the links are in the show notes, and I will catch you next week for more Manifesting Straight Talk.